wands out, everyone. We are watching The Truth About Hogwarts Legacy by Tamar TN2. How to get sorted early in Hogwarts Legacy. So we've actually already got sorted. I've already done a video for that, for the house. I've also already inputted my wand for that as well. So yeah, if you guys are looking for those links, I will make sure you guys get them.
We've got some fresh and spicy new details on Hogwarts Legacy thanks to a new blog post from Wizarding World. They're answering fan questions about the game. Some of it we kind of already knew. Some of it is new information. So going to cover this for you guys here in this video. And
Perfect.
I can't wait. Game is 1 month away.
It's true.
Absolutely cannot wait to lose myself in this world. Now, speaking of
I'm
that,
gonna
one of
lose
the most
myself.
exciting things from this article, let's just get right into it, is this new image of the Great Hall.
Okay, I will say this. This is gorgeous. Like, going crazy. Like, so crazy. The one thing I will say, though, about this, hands down, 100%, is that I am going to be going slowly through this. I know a lot of people want to, like, and I know people are going to be doing this, especially for content purposes. They are going to be rushing through everything to try and see how far they can get, what quests they can unlock. I am not going to be doing that, just so you guys know. This is going to be slow, take my time, enjoy all of the beautiful stuff. I think, like, with Dreamlight Valley, I rushed it, and I didn't really want to, but I rushed it just to unlock the areas and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing that with Hogwarts Legacy. So progress will be slow, but we are going to find all of the details, all of the little things. We're going to go all over it. So yeah, get excited. I am not rushing through this.
Just take this in from me.
I will just play more.
This looks beautiful. Just the ambiance, the floating candles, the enchanted ceiling, the feeling is there. I can't wait
This is
to just
amazing.
throw the headset on and just sit at the Great Hall eating my meal or doing my homework and just listening and looking and seeing all the things happening and little quills flying around and maybe owls flying through, dropping off letters and things. It's going to be amazing.
And just so you guys know, cosplay every single day. And I will be, and I know I don't really have much for Hufflepuff right now. And Ravenclaw, I'm a little short on stuff. I guess Slytherin I'm also as well. Anyway, point is that I am going to be having goals that I set every single day for the following day. So there'll be different challenges that we'll try and do. Like, you know, it'll be like amount of viewers, or it'll be amount of bits, or, you know, again, we'll have polls. Like, there'll be all kinds of different ways we're going to be doing it. But every single day, it'll be, except for the first day. The first day, I'm going as a Gryffindor. I am a Gryffindor. But after that, you guys get to decide what house I look like I'm in. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff for that. So get excited.
Can't wait.
Get excited.
For the atmosphere of this game. Now, getting into the questions, first one we kind of already knew. How do you choose your house? Well, in the, I'm assuming, early stage of the game, we are going to take part in a sorting ceremony where you get to choose your house. You can say, I want to be a Gryffindor, I want to be a Slytherin, or whatever else. Or if you do go to wizardingworld.com, I made a video about this a couple months ago.
So did I.
You can take like the official Harry Potter Wizarding World quiz, and then you can link your accounts, and whatever you get in that personality quiz, it's going to give you a house, and then that house will be what you can use.
Okay, so the one thing, though, is I want the animation for the sorting. So what I want to know is that I've already linked it and everything. Will all of the stuff that I've linked just be auto-given to me? Like, and I don't get to do the sorting ceremony because I want to be a part of the sorting ceremony. I just did it because, yeah, it's exciting to do things ahead of time.
In game, which is kind of
but
cool.
Yeah.
They also have a wand test, so you have to like.
I haven't even seen this gameplay before. Some of this.
And it gives you your
what?
You know, the type of wood, the string that's inside, that kind of a thing, and then that.
You're currently wearing a Ravenclaw hoodie.
If you guys haven't done that, I'll link that video down in the description.
Know what?
It's actually kind of fun, and it's interesting to see where you get sorted. Number 2, are there any in-game rewards? Again, if you link your Wizarding World account, you are going to get a House Fanatic robe, so you get an extra piece of clothing, as well as, of course, we know there is the Digital Deluxe Edition, where you get a bunch of benefits if you pay a little bit more money. What type of game is Hogwarts Legacy? This is an immersive, open-world action RPG, which invites you to be the center of your own Wizarding World story. You'll be able to attend Hogwarts classes, duel, create things, level up, nurture magical creatures, fly, make friends, make enemies, make important decisions, and gradually unfurl ancient secrets. about the wizarding world.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really excited for this. Obviously, I mean, we're going to have a fantastic story here, but just like the idea of going to classes, I hope that's really fleshed out. I want to feel like I'm a wizard. I want to go to class. I want to be late to class. I want to be scolded for it. I want to get in trouble. I want to go into restricted areas and have teachers yell at me. Like, I keep thinking about Bully for some reason when I think about this game, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of similarities there where
everybody's going to play bad.
Everybody's
going to play bad.
I can't wait for it. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So, what is the main plot? Your legacy is what you make it, but there are indeed many
Where did he get this
storylines
stuff
running through the game for you to discover. You're a fifth-year Hogwarts student, so you're coming in year 5, and you may hold the secret to an ancient secret that threatens the wizarding world. So we're the main character, baby. Everything revolves around us. We've also seen a few subplots mentioned in the game, such as references to the Goblin Rebellions and a number of other characters with their own secrets. So really, the Goblin Rebellion is kind of like a lot of what we've heard about so far. We've also...
Okay, so the Goblin Rebellion, they touch on in the Harry Potter books just a little bit when... and again, it has a lot to do with history. And I know one of the things is that a lot of people, because Professor Binns was so boring, I'm assuming he'll actually be the history professor, because he should already be dead, right? Hopefully. Anyways, so he essentially was just his whole story is that he was a teacher, and one day he just fell asleep, and then when he woke up to go and teach, he was dead and a ghost. So anyways, at the Harry Potter, the books and stuff like that, especially, people just fell asleep in his class. So they just touched a little bit on the Goblin Rebellion, but not too much. So this really opens the door for them to like go into more detail with that. So that's kind of exciting.
Out in the wild, you've got to go save the fantastic beasts and bring them back to your vivarium and things. So we really haven't heard much of this main plot yet. We just know that there's some sort of a big secret, and we are the key to solving that. And we're going to have a bunch of subplots along the way. So still a lot that we don't know yet. Now, like I said, we start as a 5th year, so that brings up the question, why do we start as a 5th year?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
You go to Hogwarts, you're getting sorted, you're a year 1, you know, tiny, scared, overwhelmed with everything. We're coming in year 5, we're over halfway through our schooling. Why weren't we
only have 2 years.
What have we been up to? Well,
yeah.
We suspect it's for a pretty important reason to be allowed to join Hogwarts so late. In the most recent game...
Okay, so I didn't know, though, that they were doing it based off of, like, we're joining late. I thought they were just making it like, we're here. So something has obviously gone on. So it makes me wonder if we're going to still get to learn about all the stuff that a year 1, 2, like all of it, we're just playing catch up. But they're going to speed us through some of the like less exciting things. Just a thought.
It was revealed that our character will receive a field guide from the Ministry of Magic, which will help us catch up on our studies. So that's kind of like your tutorial, and you complete things and tasks and stuff as you play through the game. And if the Ministry is so eager to help us, surely...
Where did he get this info? This is new info to me, like brand new info. I guess he just posted this though, so I guess if it's been in the last day.
Important, and that draws back to the main thing. There's this big ancient secret, and for some reason, we are the key. Are we extra powerful? Do we have a crazy lineage? Do we have a tie somewhere? Who knows? We are the MVP here. Now, there have been references to an ancient knowledge long gone from this world. We possess a strange, mysterious talent.
No way! We're gonna get to interact with the house elves in the kitchens. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Could unlock a dormant power, so
exactly.
Our character, everything is going through us. We've got to figure out what...
The prefect's bathroom. Oh my gosh, there's so much in this. I want to watch this again.
This power we have is, what makes us special, how we can use that, and basically how we can save the world. When is Hogwarts Legacy set? Well, it takes place in the late 1800s, which is a long time before the Harry Potter Hogwarts.
That's a long time. Nearly Headless Nick, though.
1990s. So, it's going to be interesting. We're going to have a lot of new. We are going to have some familiarity, though. Obviously, the castle has been around. It's been untouched for a long time.
I'm assuming that's Professor Binns.
Hogwarts loves its history, so some of those ghosts in classrooms and hallways aren't going to be all that much different. We know Nearly Headless Nick is going to be in the game. We know Peeves is going to be in the game. We've seen the Fat Lady Portrait. Professor Binns still teaches the history of magic, which is a class we can attend. And obviously there are some other ghosts, the Fat Friar, the Bloody Baron, etc., that we will probably end up running into. We're also going to be meeting some new characters. So we know of a goblin called Ranrock, a house elf called Deke. Sebastian Sallow is going to be a Slytherin student who is very much obsessed with with dark arts and dark magic and the unforgivable curses. We've got Natsai, which is a quick-witted Gryffindor, Poppy, a magical creature-loving Hufflepuff, Zenobia, who's the young Ravenclaw student we've seen in some of the gameplay so far, who gives us like a gobstone quest and stuff. So, you know, obviously a lot of professors.
That was in the first gameplay or showcase trailers for the gameplay. So I did see that. I haven't seen the second showcase yet. So yeah, that is probably why I haven't seen maybe some of this footage too. Or at least know about some of it.
There's going to be a lot of characters to get to know, to befriend, and probably also make enemies with. What lessons and classes are we going to be able to attend? Well, we've got potions, charms, defense against the dark arts, herbology.
I want these robes, though. Like, the robes look so
detailed. Of magic we didn't know until this article came out. That one's actually going to be kind of interesting. I feel like all the other ones, you know, potions, bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, and charms, flick and swish, Leviosa, not Leviosa. But, like, the history, how do you make history interesting from a gameplay perspective? Like, how do you know the history when it's in the 1800s? Because, like, the 1990s history we would kind of know from, like, references to old wizards then. But, like, if you're in the 1800s, what happened back in the 17 and 1600s? We don't know. So that's going to be an interesting class to take. But, yeah, there are going to be tons of classes. Those are just the ones we know so far. We could have more. I'm really interested to see how this works. I'm sure there are going to be some mandatory classes to be able to learn certain charms and progress. Do we have to go to all classes? If you don't have to, if you do attend them, do you learn extra? Does it help you out? Hopefully. I'm going to Hermione Granger it for sure. Better get me a time turner because I'm going to everything. Now, speaking...
At least me and this guy have got this in common. We are doing everything, and we don't care what it takes. We are doing it all and enjoying all of it.
Spells. Of course, we've got to ask. Dark spells. We know that all three
I like this guy.
curses are in the game. So it's going to be interesting. Are you going to be using Imperio, Crucio, and Avada Kedavra? Or are you going to take a different route? Are you going to be nice? We do have branching storylines. We do have multiple endings.
He looks a little bit like Cedric Diggory. Don't you find? I feel like he could cosplay Cedric quite well, this guy.
That's going to be a major choice that you're going to have to make. And Sebastian Sallow, the Slytherin that we mentioned before, like we said, really interested in these spells. I think we kind of learned them with him. So if you go his route, he might become a friend of yours. If you say, no, I'm being a good guy, he might become an enemy. Can we fly?
I'm going enemy route.
We've seen flying in the gameplay, so we're going to be able to branch out, get away from Hogwarts, and go out into the Scottish Highlands to be able to explore. Unfortunately, there is not going to be any sort of a playable Quidditch. A lot of people are keeping their fingers crossed for some sort of a DLC at some point.
Yeah.
But I doubt that happens. That would be pretty crazy. I'd be very excited. I don't think that's going to happen. They made it clear Quidditch is not coming. We are going to have broom races, though, so that could be kind of interesting. Hopefully those are pretty fun and challenging. Speaking of traveling around, where can we go? Well, I mean, of course, the main part of this game is going to be the castle. It promises us a deeply detailed and rich exploration of Hogwarts, which is by far the most important part. But we're also going to be able to go out and practice dueling in battle arenas. We're going to be able to cautiously traipse through the Forbidden Forest. We're going to be able to go shopping in Hogsmeade and probably some more that we haven't even seen yet. Along those adventures, we're going to meet some magical creatures. So far, we've seen Neasels, Nifflers, Hippogriffs, Dragons, Grabhorns, Mooncalves, and Trolls. And of course, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more fantastical beasts to check out. And last but not least, the last question is how customizable is the avatar? Kind of a random one at the end here. I don't know. I moved some of these around to make a little bit more sense. But it says vary from freckles to different tones of voice to skin and hair colors.
But we have to remember some of it, though, once we select, we can't go back and change later. So there are going to be some things that if we decide on it, it's there. I'm assuming hair that we'll be able to change, glasses, that type of thing. But my guess is there's going to be certain things, potentially like eye color. They maybe just will say like, or face shape, like you're stuck with that. So I don't know to what extent, but I did hear them say in the first showcase that only some of it they're going to let us do.
There'll also be a variety of outfits and accessories to choose from, some of which you're going to acquire along the journey, or some of which you're going to have to purchase from wizarding shops. So, again, some of this stuff we already knew, but some interesting new tidbits.
Wizarding shops.
Along with, storyline details and the photo of the Great Hall. I cannot wait.
That is amazing.
I just can't. I don't even know
I can't wait.
I haven't looked this forward to a game in a very long time. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Me neither. Disney Dreamlight Valley, though, is like I'm really looking forward to the full game of that. But Harry Potter is, for me, is like, and this kind of style of game, I don't think I've been so excited about a game ever. Like, ever. So I think this is going to be potentially like the best game of all
we
time
are
for
going to
me.
continue covering this game as more details come out. We are 1 month away from release. Absolutely cannot wait.
Yeah,
this is
we're
gonna be
1
one of the
month
best
today.
series we've ever done on this channel. I'll see you guys there.
It is.
Peace
It
out.
is.
We've got some fresh and
It is. It literally is. It's so, so great. That was an awesome video. 100%. Guys, amazing. Super cute. And he's got it right, though. I think it is, like, going to be the most highly anticipated game for a lot of Harry Potter fans, new or old. It doesn't matter. It's going to be amazing. And I think especially that it does have that whole, you know, older feel to it. Like, you're not just starting out as like a baby and progressing through. As much as it's disappointing in many ways, like I'm kind of sad about that my character doesn't grow and whatnot, right? It does change how the storyline is going to go, and it's almost interesting that it's done that way. So even though I'm kind of sad it's done that way, there is going to be some aspects, I think, that we'll still be able to learn about a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't think it's going to hurt the game, as disappointing as it is, but it's like, it'll change it. I think the saddest part, though, besides not starting at the very beginning, is the Quidditch. Like, if I have to say, like, a couple of things that make me sad about the game, definitely it would be the fact that there is no Quidditch. I am glad that we get to fly and stuff, but again, Quidditch was something in the films I got really sad that over time they started doing less and less of it, and I thought Quidditch was such a big part of the books in terms of like getting house points and, you know, friendly and not friendly competition and stuff like that amongst the different houses. It was a very, very big part. And I think that it really needed to be added more, especially come like the 5th Harry Potter, right? Like they really needed to do some more Quidditch with it because, again, the movies were starting to get darker and stuff. And I think incorporating some of that would have really lightened things up. So I think it's going to make the game also a bit darker as well, or have some different darker options, not having a Quidditch option there. Yeah. It would be cool, like, even if we couldn't play Quidditch at the moment, like, it just leaving the door open that they might do it, or we get to at least watch the Quidditch games, at least for now, right, as we progress through our story. It would be nice if it comes to a point where it's just like, oh, yeah. But anyway, I'm just kind of curious about it to see how they do, but yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited. We're literally 1 month away for Hogwarts Legacy.